Nanindigan si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na kailanman hindi titiglo ang Pilipinas at hindi natin isusuko ang ating karapatan sa West Philippine Sea.
The exclusive economic zone is ours.
It's very difficult to say that there is exclusivity when it's underwater.
That area is claimed by both because we have two conflicting claims of ownership.
The West Philippine Sea, also known as the South China Sea, has been a source of contention between the Philippines and China for decades. The conflict is rooted in the competing claims of the two nations over this strategic body of water. The dispute is not just about territorial rights, but also about the potential for economic gain and national security. Proponents of the conflict argue that the Philippines' claim to the West Philippine Sea is a matter of national sovereignty and security. The Philippines has historically been a major player in the region, and its claim to the sea is seen as a vital part of its national identity. Additionally, some argue that the conflict is a necessary check on China's growing military power and expansionist ambitions. The United States has historically been a key player in the region, and its presence is seen as a stabilizing force. Others argue that the conflict is a major threat to regional stability and economic growth. The disputes over the sea have led to tensions between nations, disrupting trade and commerce in the region. Furthermore, the conflict poses environmental risk, as drilling and exploration activities could lead to oil spills and damage to marine ecosystems. And as a critical thinker, I believe that the conflict over the West Philippine Sea is a complex issue with both sides having valid points. However, I also believe that there are ways to resolve this issue peacefully and fairly. One possible solution is for both nations to engage in dialogue and negotiations, with the support of international organizations like ASEAN and the United Nations. This could lead to a mutually beneficial agreement that respects the sovereignty of all nations involved. The conflict over the West Philippine Sea is a complex issue that requires careful considerations and diplomacy. By analyzing both sides of the issue, we can work towards a peaceful resolution that benefits all nations involved. Thank you for joining me on this critical analysis of the West Philippine Sea conflict. I hope that by examining both sides of the issue, we can work towards a more peaceful and stable future for all nations.